My fiance yelled at me that I was jealous of his sister because I could never be as good as her and slapped me in the face, so my dad punched his guts and knocked him out. Plus all updates. I am getting married to Roy. We met in college and hit it off right away. He's handsome, charming, smart, and supportive. We fell in love and planned our entire future together. We planned where to live, how many kids to have, vacations, college fund for children, retirement, etc. I love him so much. He's my soulmate and my best friend. He would tell me he was proud of me whenever I achieved something. He's super supportive of my dreams and ambitions. He'd motivate me to take up projects I was hesitant to do. He'd reassure me that I'm capable and talented enough. He'd compliment me every time I got dressed to go out and tell me how lucky he was to have me as his girlfriend. Roy's father passed away when he was just 8 years old, and his elder sister Kim was 10. His mother, Yami, never remarried. She's a very kind and sweet lady. I never got to know Kim as she lived in a different city for work and rarely visited us. We got engaged 8 months ago in an engagement ceremony. Kim moved back to our city and found a job here. This is when things started to get complicated. It's customary here for the girl's parents to pay for the wedding. My dad hired a wedding planner and told me to plan the wedding with them to my and Roy's liking. When we started planning, my future mother-in-law stayed out of it, but Kim would tag along with us wherever we went. To the florist, to the wedding planner's office, to the caterers, everywhere. I wanted it to be just Roy and me. I told him that I didn't like future sister-in-law third-wheeling, something the two of us must have been doing together. He told me that Kim just wanted to be involved in her brother's wedding and that I should be more welcoming of her. I would have been okay if she'd kept her mouth shut and not given us her valuable input. When I choose flowers, it would be to pastel, choose a different color palette. When I suggest the chair arrangement to the planner, she'd say, that won't give a proper view to the guests on the far left. I wanted to have coconut pudding at my wedding. It was my absolute favorite dessert growing up, and I wanted to share it with my guests on my wedding day. But guess what? No, not coconut. I'm allergic. What angers me the most is that Roy always takes her side when it's my choice versus her choice. He wouldn't fight or anything. He'd say, it doesn't matter which flower it will be as long as you're my bride. Let it go, babe. It's not a huge deal. The only important thing is that we're marrying each other and starting a new life together. When the coconut pudding happened, he asked me not to be selfish as it's not just about me. It's about both of us and our families. He said Kim is family, and I cannot exclude her from having the food at our wedding. I was frustrated at this point. It's as if we're planning Kim's wedding and not mine. The final straw was when we were shopping for wedding dresses. Wedding wear would be an appropriate word as it is our traditional clothing. My mom picked out this beautiful green dress for me, and I loved it so much. But Kim had to poke her nose here as well. She told me that I should try something else because green isn't my color. Roy agreed with her. Then I tried different dresses and finally decided on a rose gold dress I liked too. We then started to shop for the families of the bride and the groom. When it was Kim's turn,